Imagine a world where everyone thought exactly the same. A world without inventors, without artists, without those geniuses who see solutions where others only see problems. That world wouldn't just be boring, it would be poorer. Today, you're going to discover the concept revolutionizing how we understand the human mind, neurodivergence. For years, we have labeled people who process the world differently as having disorders. But what if I told you they are not disorders, but simply natural variations in brain wiring? Just as biodiversity is essential for nature, neurodiversity is essential for humanity. Neurodivergence is not an illness. It is a distinct way of being, thinking, and experiencing reality. It is estimated that between 10% and 20% of the global population is neurodivergent. Let's think about a child. A child who can spend hours mesmerized by the spinning of a washing machine, fascinated by a pattern we overlook. Or the child who seems to have perfect pitch for melodies, but becomes deeply distressed by the sound of clapping. Or the one who doesn't follow the implicit social rules on the school playground, preferring to immerse themselves in their own world of imagination. These are not broken behaviors. They are signals. They are the fingerprint of a neurodivergent mind, which often shows intense and specialized interests, high creativity, and an exceptional ability to recognize patterns. Detecting neurodivergence in children is a multi-step process that begins with loving and curious observation. It's not about looking for what is wrong, but understanding what is unique. Developmental monitoring, the continuous observation of how a child plays, learns, and communicates, is the first step. Pediatricians recommend specific screening tests at 18 and 24 months using validated tools like the mChat-R. A speech delay isn't always just that. Sometimes it's the prelude to a visual and profound way of thinking. Hypersensitivity to food textures isn't a whim. It's a nervous system experiencing the world with overwhelming intensity. The need for inflexible routines isn't stubbornness. It's the way to create a predictable world for a mind, processing a constant avalanche of information. And here comes a reflection that might be uncomfortable, even controversial. Could it be that the real problem isn't neurodivergence itself, but a rigid educational and social system, obsessed with normality, that tries to fit square minds into round holes? Advocates of neurodiversity argue that much of the impairment experienced by neurodivergent people stems from inflexible environments and misunderstanding from others. By myopically labeling and correcting these differences, aren't we potentially extinguishing the most extraordinary talents our society desperately needs? In fact, studies reveal that work teams that include neurodivergent professionals can be up to 30% more productive in certain functions, thanks to their creativity and innovative thinking. Understanding what neurodivergence is and how it is detected in children is the first step to stop seeing deficits and start seeing human potential in its fullest expression. It's swapping the lens of judgment for the lens of curiosity. It's building a bridge of understanding between two ways of experiencing life, and advocating for a world where a child isn't forced to normalize, but is allowed to flourish with all their unique capacities. If this journey into understanding the human brain has made you reflect, if you know someone who fits this description, or you simply want us to talk more about this, your interaction is crucial. Leave us a comment with your thoughts. Give it a like if you believe this is a topic worth discussing, and subscribe so you don't miss the next journey into the mind. Together, we can change the narrative.